confusion and delay. A few hours later, Thomas awoke, tired but excited for the day ahead. He looked all around the station and took in all the new sights and sounds in front of him. He then spoke to Annie and Clarabelle. "Morning, Annie. Morning, Clarabelle." But there was no reply. Thomas looked over and realized his friends were no longer beside him. "Annie? Clarabelle? Where are you?" He suddenly heard a chorus of voices from a nearby siding. "Thomas!" "Bust my buffers," he cried. "How did you get over there?" "Don't worry, I'm coming to get you." "It looks like those troublesome trucks are still in the way. We need to move them before we can rescue Annie and Clarabelle."
Good morning and welcome along to another slow and steady video. I hope you're well. It's Friday sim day and here we are on Thomas the Tank and we still have the story to complete, which I'm really enjoying. Been waiting for Friday to come round so I can literally get to the next part of the story. If you remember Devious Diesel, well, Annie and Clarabelle were sleeping right next to Thomas. Thomas has just moved to Minehead to help out with some different things. And Devious Diesel thought it'd be a really good idea to take Annie and Clarabelle while they were asleep and shunt them to the other side of the yard and bury her with the troublesome truck. So here we are picking up the story. Nice and simple little game. R2 to accelerate. No forward, reverser, L2 to stop, just like Gran Turismo. And on the front of the train, which is where I seem to be quite happy. I don't know how you play, whether you play inside the train up to 10 miles an hour. But I like seeing the sky. I like seeing, you know, all the foliage on the left, like different things like here's and like some axles and the wonderful world that is Train Sim World. And I'm really pleased they didn't cartoonify it, because obviously Minehead there. Obviously we've got Thomas, who's a cartoon. I think he looks great. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying the story. We did talk about in the last episode whether, you know, has it got any replayability? Would you really sit there once you've played through the story? Some troublesome trucks there, look to the right. Their eyes moving. Would you, once you've completed the story, really go back to it? And I think the answer, certainly as an adult, is no. For me anyway. I think I'm playing it for nostalgia. I loved Thomas back in the day. Finished school, have a cup of tea and a biscuit around my gran's, and that was kind of cool. Yeah, so I guess, you know, I'm looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Is the new generation going to pick it up and see it in the same way? I don't know. Did it sell well? I don't know. Will they make another one? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. I literally, when I seen this was a thing, I thought it was an April Fool's. You know, I didn't really think that Thomas was coming to Train Sim World. Sorry, that's quite loud. So let's get it stopped. So again, simplified controls, L2. Perfect. And we've got to wait for the traffic to stop. Red lights. Barriers are going down. And we should better go. So I hope everyone is well. A big thank you to all my incredibly awesome, fantastic subscribers. You're the cool crew, the SAS crew, as I like to call you. The hopefully we are giving this this channel some sort of, identity, if you like. Slow and steady just simply means that we're taking in the atmosphere of the games, the sounds, the sights, not the smells. It's that hasn't quite come into gaming yet. But the SAS crew, so thank you so much for being a subscriber, and we'll build the channel and we'll see how it goes, and then I don't know, when we get bigger we can do cool stuff, I don't know, whatever. But I'm in for the long haul. No longer doing 7 videos a week because I took some advice maybe not to pepper people every single day with videos, but I'm serious about the channel, and we now have 5 videos a week. So quick look at that 5 video current schedule. We've got Monday, you can have a day off, might need it after a hard day at work. Maybe I should do a video on Monday, I don't know. Tuesday, of course, we've got Trucking Tuesday. Let me just check this a second. So we've got to accelerate with R2, just slow up because I'm terrible at pulling up the stuff. That's a good job. Good job.
You troublesome trucks are always causing confusion and delay.
I was expecting them to give a little bit of banter back. They're normally giggling and have got something to say for themselves, but nothing to say for themselves today. So yeah, so we have Trucking Tuesday. I have a soft spot for trucking. As a kid, summer holidays, used to go trucking with my dad, and that's kind of some cool memories, being up high and stuff. So we have had a rough ride here on the consoles, but I want to try and go through the games and give my opinion. I know there's a lot of opinions out there, and I kind of want to be respected against my peers, so I always want to give a balanced view, but ultimately it's my opinion, and opinions are like assholes and everyone has one. But I'll try and be fair and say what I see, So that's Trucking Tuesdays. Wednesdays, love the Red Dead series. I've been playing it. I had a soft spot for Red Dead 1 back in 2010 or 2011. Red Dead 2 came out, and there's a story behind why that game's really special to me, but I don't want to. I want this a beat video. I'll tell you about that another day, but there's a big story between RDR2. And then, of course, online come, and you get to make your own character. You get to have your own story. Go past this a second. And so I've put 900 hours into my online character, have all the roles and stuff like that, and I have a soft spot for Red Dead Online. In fact, I've done even more than that. I've gone on to Xbox, and I have over a rank 100 character on Xbox, as well as PlayStation is 176, I think. So let's just slow up here. So that's Wild West Wednesdays. Thursday we get another day off. So just waiting for this. Friday, of course, Sim Day. We want to finish up this story. This is obviously Train Sim World, so it's a sim. And I'll be doing various sims. I've got one in mind actually, but we need to finish what we're doing here. Let's go back. And then Saturday is story arcs, so there's a few story arcs going on, and hopefully it will be across a couple of genres, not too many. I don't want to kind of I want to keep some identity on the channel. And then Sunday we still have Star Wars Sunday, which I'm really enjoying. I think it's quite nice to have a cornerstone. I'm sort of variety, but also staying within some realms. There's a lot of channels out there doing various things, and they do it very, very well. And so I don't want to be a copycat and do them. I want to sort of find my own little niche that hopefully people can enjoy. So that is the Slow and Steady channel, the SAS crew, and for everyone who is subscribed, thank you once again. You are the awesome people. Thank you. Well, actually, anyone who watches this video is awesome, by the way. But no, I'm grateful to everyone who watches. That's super cool. Super cool. So the troublesome trucks, look at them. So let me get this right. So it's R2 to brake, because that'll be forward. It does get confusing, I've got to say. Might slow up a little bit. I do tend to use this view. I said that before. It sort of works for me. 7 miles an hour. 6. Yeah, it's working. Beautiful.
The track is clear now, so we can go and collect Annie and Clarabelle.
No. Where are they? Tucked up all over there. Okay, so uncouple the trucks. Now, I do like to jump in and do things properly. So we would normally open a door that leads onto the platform. That would make sense. No bikes coming. Right, you horrible lot. You stay here and stop causing mischief. Uncouple. Back into Thomas. And shut the door. Right. Christ almighty. Off we go again. Oh, not too fast. The last couple of Thomas the Tank Engine videos, all I've done is shunt back and forth. Hopefully the story picks up a little bit. I don't know who... See, I'm a big... giving away my childhood thing now. I love the Mr. Men, like the Mr. Men back in the day, and Arthur Lowe used to do the voices, and I thought his voice was cool. I thought the characters are cool. Of course, written by Roger Hargreaves, and yeah, love the Mr. Men. But I don't really know too much about Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't know who wrote the series. I don't think it's the original voices in this game. Crikey, that car there looks like a Chevette. Do you remember the old Vauxhall Chevettes? That literally looks like a Chevette. Sorry, I am showing my age there. Right, let's hanker on the brakes. Right, so it's just me and Thomas. Okay. Go and get Clarabelle, bloody hell, and Annie. Try and get this camera right. Sorry, bear with, bit of seasickness. Oh, talking of seasickness, I've been playing North Atlantic. It's very cool. Don't know if it would work for the channel, because it can be... There's not much going on, you know? There's not much going on the TV, but I don't know. Might do it. Might do one episode. I'll wait till I get further into it. So yeah, so that's kind of the format. So we've got Trucking Tuesday. Of course, the next video coming up is On the Road. Although, if you're watching this in a year's time, there'll be a whole bunch of trucking videos on the channel. Wild West Wednesdays, Friday Sim Day, which is today, and Saturday Stories, and Star Wars Sunday. That'd be cool. So let's go and get Annie and Clarabelle. Speed. I don't know if it matters if you speed. Does it affect your points? Top right hand corner, like the AP points. Like we're doing 11 miles an hour, so does it affect that? Maybe. I don't know. So top left hand corner, it's saying it's 7:15. It was 7:30 when we started all this shunting. So I imagine we're probably late for our Thomas's first day. Right, let's make sure we get this braking right. So it's going to be R2. R2 might slow up now, actually. Of course, with the main game, it doesn't change. Accelerate is always accelerate. But this does get a little confusing for me. R2. Oh, a bit more. Bugger it. There we go.
Hello, you two. It's good to see you're both okay. But how did you get here? We don't know, Thomas, cried Annie. Perhaps an engine from this railway put us here, thinking we were just ordinary coaches. That is strange, said Thomas, puzzled. Maybe it was by accident. But we can't stand here all day, he added. We still have a lot to do before the special event tonight, and now we're running late, so we need to hurry.
Okay, so there is no animation on the front of the engines, you know, when they talk. And I don't know whether they did that in the original cartoon. I'd have to go back and check. I could have swore there was like expressions of like frustration on Gordon's face, or, you know, James gets embarrassed and there's a red face. I'm sure there's that, but you know, it's like I said, I suppose I'm trying not to be critical of the game. It's a cool addition that I never seen really coming, and I am enjoying it. So yeah, it is what it is, right? I tell you what, if they did release, not on Train Sim World, a Thomas the Tank Engine thing, I would have to buy it. Like, bring that franchise to PlayStation 5. Let's start a petition. So, back across this crossing. Must drive the locals mad. With the shunt back and forward. We are green. We can go. Right, finally back to the platform. Are we good? Yeah, we're good to go. Let's see if we can spot another car on the way through. I might recognise. Mercedes? Maybe? Look a bit like a Mercedes? Yeah. Then maybe, I don't know, generic. It looks a bit like a Mercedes. See the steam coming out of him? Oh yeah, you can, that's cool. Yeah, I just wondered. So pick up these late passengers then that have been stood there waiting for us to shunt all this around. Naughty Diesel. Good old 10-mile-an-hour speed limit there. Oh, do you remember, I just thought, though that truck there looks a bit like Toby. Was it Toby? I've lost my bloody truck now, hold on. Oh, she's not a truck, she's a carriage. Yeah, it kind of looks like Toby. Toby was a train like that. If I can remember all the names. Gordon, James, Toby. Was that it? Percy. Like a big fat, kind of like, you know, green one. Yeah, I don't know. As I say, it's nostalgia. That's all it is for me. Right, let's get the stop. Which way are we going to go? Because we've got to accelerate, which is R2. Stop, stop, stop. Beautiful.
Thomas arrived at the platform, and the passengers began to climb aboard Annie and Clarabel. As he was waiting, Mr. Peters walked up and greeted him warmly. Morning, Thomas. I hope you and your coaches are feeling well rested and ready for work. Good morning, Mr. Peters, sir, smiled Thomas. We certainly are, and we're looking forward to starting our journey. I'm sorry we're running a little late this morning. That's all right, Thomas, said Mr. Peters kindly. Just make sure you try and make up for the lost time. I'll try, sir, puffed Thomas. Mr. Peters smiled. That's a good engine, he said. Our passengers are our top priority here on the West Somerset Railway, and we must do everything we can to ensure that they all have a wonderful time. Don't worry, sir. We'll make sure they all have a great time. That's what I like to hear, continued Mr. Peters. It looks like you're almost ready to go. But I'll be sure to come and find you later and see how you're getting on. And with that, he turned and walked away to attend to other things. Thomas was still waiting for the last of the passengers to get on board, and he was eager to set off. Luckily, he didn't have to wait for long. It looks like everyone's on board, called Clarabelle. We're ready to go now, Thomas, said Annie. That's good, puffed Thomas. Let's get going and see if we can make up for lost time.
Oh, I wasn't expecting it to... Why are we not delivering the passengers? Why is it ended there? We can't end it there. No, we're not ending it there. I'm not going to keep going. That's only... Well, how long have we got on the timer? 22 minutes, come on. Okay, continue journey? Well, it should continue. I don't know which is next. Let me go back to main menu. So we got our gold. So that one's the next one, which is diesel and fireworks. No, we can't end it there. It's only 22 minutes.
Diesel and the fireworks. Meanwhile, Diesel was thinking of more ways he could get Thomas into trouble. As he approached Willerton Station, he saw the station master talking to one of the passengers. He was telling them about the fireworks display to be held at the party later that night. Diesel kept listening until he suddenly noticed a particular line of trucks waiting in the siding. They were waiting for Thomas to collect them and take them to the party. Diesel eyed the trucks with interest, and a devious idea came to him. If Mr. Peters thinks Thomas is so special, let's see how he feels when his precious fireworks train is misplaced, he said slyly to himself. So when the coast was clear, Diesel made his way over to the siding to collect the fireworks train and began to put his plan into action.
Well, back again, and devious Diesel is at it again. What does he want to do? So we've got the firework train over here, which is part of the party, which Thomas is going to come and collect. We've got to go back. Right, okay. So that'll be L2. Yeah, that was too short. Like, we need to get through these stories in order to, like, you know, otherwise this series will be going on for 10 weeks. So, did he say that we're at Wilton, which is a different station? So, different in Minehead. Now, one thing I've noticed, I've actually got the where you have to change the points. I think it's called points when you move the tracks. They seem to do it automatically, so I've got manual coupling on, but I think the tracks need it because I like walking down the track and and changing the points and look at this like meadow, isn't it, on the side of the track. But here we are causing mischief again. Goodness me, Diesel. Right. See what I mean? So we just go forward again. Are we allowed to go forward? Is that a red light? I don't know my train signals. Crack on. Actually, doesn't it say in the top right hand corner? I think it gives like a red or green. I'll have to look out for that. Still learning this game. I didn't ever think I was going to stream it or do Train Sim World because I sort of don't feel like I'm proficient enough with Train Sim World. I do love it though, and I've played all of them across the years. So where on earth is he going to put? Is he going to put them in? Because there's I think that's a wash on our right. Is he going to put the? Where is he going to put those carriages? I have no idea. Let's get stopped. Are we stopped? A bit more. Go on. Okay. Right. You can set the direction of the manual junctions by either selecting. Oh, okay. So maybe sometimes you have then. So all right, let's jump off. And now, which would be the safe one to jump out? We'll just look. Oh, okay, that's pretty safe. And we'll look left and right, slow and steady. And we'll just walk over the tracks. And I presume, what would we be changing then? Because you'd think that was, maybe it's this one here. I don't know. We'll just pull this lever. True. Oh. Junction lever. Sorry, forgive me. Oh, there we go. Right. Coupled formation. Right. The door this side. Fine. Up we go. And shut the door. Sit on my seat. And couple up ever so slowly. Firework trucks. Two mile an hour, that's good speed. Lovely. You happy, Diesel? Are you having fun? Right. Uncouple vehicle. Probably couple, isn't it? Uncouple? Couple. Hold on. Oh, is that what he wants to do? Hold on. So let's jump out. We'll go this side because the sheds are this side. Yeah. He's splitting the trucks. Is that what he's doing? Okay. He's very bloody naughty. That's what he is. Triangle and shut door. Sit on my seat. I do like a third person. Okay, so what's done? He split this train. Yeah. Oh, speeding. Okay, we've got a green light, so we should be able to go. I thought perhaps he's going to put it in that shed. It's not a wash, is it? It looks like some sort of shed. There is a lot of shunting in this game. A lot of back and forth, you know. I certainly don't want to get into rating things on the channel, like rating games, giving ratings, because that seems to be quite a toxic thing to do, because what one person likes, another person hates and stuff. But I'll give my final opinion on it, you know, when we get to the end. I did look at the missions. I think there is, wow, probably around 4 missions left maybe after this one. So maybe that might be 2 episodes, 2 of 2, you know. We'll figure it out, don't worry. It'll be fine. Okay, so just checking. So L2 is going to be break. So he's literally blocked the line here at Wilton. Oh, there is a line that side. Uncouple vehicles, okay. So, safety first. Nope, hold on. Is there a platform that side? No. Just go easy. Platform that side, it's fine. Roll in. Where's the uncouple? Here. Ah, here. God, please. Cool. And up. Door. So back we go. That'll be L2. Sorry, I do talk to myself. See, top right hand corner, there appears to be like a red signal. So I presume that's our stop sign where we've got to stop, right? Trouble is, you put these games down, like, what was I playing the other day, and I thought, bloody hell, I've forgotten how to play it. I can't remember now. But that's the perils of having too many games on the go, really. R2 to stop. Although because this is weekly, I'm getting the hang of it. So we've got a red. I'm reading too much into it now. Top right hand corner, there is that went to green. Do you see that drop down? That was cool. Can we go? I would have thought we could go. I've never seen one of those old signals there literally click clunk into place. That's kind of cool. What a cool game this is. Not just Thomas, I'm talking about, like, you know, as a whole. But I bought this DLC quite a while ago now because obviously I come from Somerset. Although Minehead is right over, you know, on the west coast. I come from North Somerset, which is near Bath. Near Bath. Some people call it Bath. So what is Diesel doing now? We've split the trucks. He's now on the other line. So we've completely buggered the station. Because all lines are blocked. What's speed limit? 10. Crikey, we've got stuff all over there. I want to go faster. These speed limits. The world is looking great though, isn't it? What a great world. You know, you get to see, this is probably from the 60s, maybe the 50s. You know, some of the, I bloody love quintessential England, you know, and the heritage, you know. I'll get on my little soapbox in a minute, like, you know, and I'm sure Ireland and Scotland and Wales feel the very same, but beautiful England here. Love it. Stop at the location. Where's it want to go now? Backwards. Right, so we've moved some trucks. I think we split those. We went up the line and we got on the other side. So much shunting. Which way are we going? Backwards. Okay, that's fine. So, let's do it. Speed limit is 15. Let's get it gone. Conscious of these lights now. That looks like amber. We should be able to go through. Don't fail on me now. Oh, get down to, what's that, 5 miles an hour. Oh, because it's a dead end line. Still scrub that speed off. That's speed. Be lucky if we get gold. That's better. 5. Just checking the brake. Cool. Uncouple vehicles. Okay, so jump off the seat, open the door, nice little meadow, and uncouple them here. Nice. Back up into diesel and shut the door. Sit on our seat. Right, now. God, this has been a mission, this has diesel, isn't it? Right, off we go. Easy. What's the speed? 5. Oh, speed limit's killing me. Nice. Have a look at diesel while we're travelling at low speed. His face does make me laugh. So he split these bloody carriages. He's very bad. 3 miles an hour. Come on, up to 5. Not quite 6. So far, the story of Thomas Tank Engine has just been loads of shunting. Tutorial was okay. We did a loop of the lake, which was at the training centre. That was really nice. I get what they're trying to do. They're, you know, trying to cause mischief with diesel. But yeah, seems like it's been a lot of hard work, really. Right, now we've got to be near the end of the story now, I would have thought. Right, coupled formation, the firework trucks. Stoner crows. speed limit of 5 miles an hour. So this is the original set that was placed there, and then we've hidden these ones. I don't know where these are going to go. So the graphics are good though. Sounds are good. Diesel's obviously got a different sound. Cool. And so have we not got a couple of those then? Just, is that auto coupling? So just reverse. Yes, that's weird. So sometimes you've got a couple and sometimes you haven't. Sometimes you've got to move the points and sometimes you haven't. So I've got to check these bloody lights. So we are, looks like top right hand corner we've got green, amber, red. Speed limit is 5. Soon to go to 15 just there. That'll make a big difference. Gonna flick to 15. There we go, 15. One of my biggest worries about this game, I say worries, but is the fact that it's just Thomas and Diesel. I think that's a bit of a crying shame. And that will leave me a little disappointed, I think. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've completed it. What did you think of it? I don't really know what to say. But, you know, if it's just Thomas and Diesel and their little story, then I suppose that's fine. But, I don't know, right, get on R2. I don't know. Stop. Bit over, never mind. Right, stop at location. Now that looks like a red light. That is a red light. Denied, waiting for signal change. Green, we are green. Proceed. However, it still says red on top right. Do you have to wait for that to go to green as well? Let's just approach. It's gone green. It's gone green. That's it. So we've pushed these carriages here up this, I don't know what they call a dead end line, probably a name for it. And where, so are we allowed to go 25 miles an hour? Let's have some of that. 25, 10. I guess it would have made sense. See that track on the right hand side of the shed? It would make sense to throw them down there, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, if I've learned anything, is to watch those signals. Definitely. The old sheds there, they look cool. Haven't seen any more trains pass us by. Okay, let's make sure I get my braking right. So I think it'll be L2. Right. Would like to get gold. Stop, stop, stop. Nice. Okay, so what have we got now? Uncouple fireworks trucks. Okay, so jump out the cab. Do we have yes, that's nice. And we'll just take a little walk up through here. The little lamp there. Oh, lamps collected. That's cool. Where is the... Hang on a second. Eight yards. I'm going to go around this way. I know, for safety. Just to find out what's going on. 8 yards. Do you think it's this one? Okay. I'm really confused. What's going on? Shut door. Sit on our seat. Stop at junction. Location. No, wrong way. So now we've left one carriage over there. Right, uncouple. This is crazy, isn't it? Uncouple the last one here. Thomas is going to go mad. Okay. Oh, stuck down. The white elephant in the room is the fact that I'm driving this. That's my character. And, not very good characters, are they? I'm driving it, so Diesel wouldn't be able to do anything if I wasn't going out and uncoupling them and different things. But that's the white elephant in the room. Uncouple trucks. So, out we go. Door. Uncouple. Good God. What a mess. And I've just realised, you know what the worst thing about this is? Is that next time we come, I'm going to be playing as Thomas. And I'm going to have to put all these back together again. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Uncouple vehicles. Okay, so jump back in the cab, jump off, safety first, on the outside. Uncouple final truck. So they're all scattered now, so stop at location. Oh, that was that signal, wasn't it, up there? That makes a noise. It's very cool. I do like those old school signals. Closed door. Sit on my perch. And Diesel, you're making this hard work, mate. Right, speed limit is 15. Red light is probably near the stop sign. Okay. Oh, crikey, too fast, too fast. Stop, stop. I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was going to be it. Okay, so now we are going forward. Lights, hold on. It's green, right? It's green. I'll just check actually. Proceed. Okay. 10 miles an hour. It's got to be it, isn't it? So we've pushed some trucks over there. They weren't too bad, but to split these all the way up, I mean, look at the mess he's made. Okay, we've got to go back and get these now. Oh god. You know how rose tinted glasses I was talking about, how much I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying this so much. I will be honest. It's now starting to get in the realms of being quite tedious. And I can't really see how kids would like this, if that's who it's aimed at. Do you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, if adults are picking this up, it's nostalgia. But if kids are playing it, it's just so much back and forth. Yeah, I don't know, I wasn't expecting to feel that way. Bit more. Okay, cool. Now, don't tell me we've got to split all these up. There's 4 trucks there. Forward. Are we good? There's a red. That's probably where the 85 yard is. Speed limits make it, like, obviously even worse. And the train doesn't hold a 5 mile an hour, like it just naturally kind of like slows down on its own. Well, guys, I don't know what to say. Are we good? Yes, we're good. So I take it we're just going to split the trucks all the way up the track at 5 miles an hour. If my next episode I have to put all this train back together, I'm going to be quite annoyed, to be honest. So much so that I may do it off of camera and report back. Oh, 10 miles an hour. We'll take that. Potentially 4 more to do. Oh, crikey. Even my safety's gone out the window. Oh, that's another lamp. I'll take the lamp though. Just jump up in here, eh? I suppose he'll want nothing to do with it, so we'll then have to move him to the siding somewhere. 10 miles an hour is a bit better. So almost know the drill now. So, uncouple. Back in not Thomas, Diesel. Door, seat. 10 miles an hour. That's making it a bit easier. I can't see how Diesel's going to get back on, you know, because we've blocked all the sidings up now. Uncouple. Which I might leave the bloody door open. Oh, uncouple vehicles. Hold on. This one?
Soon Diesel had shunted the trucks into the platforms, blocking both lines and preventing the passengers from being able to board their train. Diesel looked back and surveyed his hard work. Let's see that bothersome blue tank engine be really useful now, he chuckled to himself. Suddenly the station master ran up. You need to get these trucks sorted quickly, he shouted. Thomas will be along any minute, and his passengers can't be kept waiting. But before he could say anything, Diesel raced away, laughing.
Well, there we go. I was a bit confused actually. Was that Mr. Peters that ran up? Because suddenly he had a Welsh accent, and before he had Somerset accent. So I need to watch that back. But there we go, guys. I think we're fast running out of time. If you got through that, you deserve a bloody medal. You deserve the gold medal that perhaps come with this mission. Let's see whether I did get the gold. Back to main menu. That was... Yes, I got the gold. That was quite... I don't know what to say. I'll leave it with you. I will see you on the next one. Have an amazing day. Take good care of yourself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.